Good afternoon, Mr. Newman. This is Darno from BMW and Porsche of Ocala. Just wanted to take a moment to do a quick walk around on the X5M that you inquired about. It's a black sapphire metallic, as you saw online. This car is pretty well equipped. You do have the executive package, the driver assistance plus package, and the lighting package. So with the headlights, having the lighting package, you do have full LED daytime running lights as well as LED headlights, and then you get the adaptive the automatic high beam. So as soon as someone comes up in your line of sight, the high beams will automatically come off. With the driver assistance plus package, you're going to get a little additional safety options. Standard on any of the X5s, you have parking sensors. And when you get the executive package, it's going to give you the backup camera to go with the parking sensors, but the driver assistance plus is now going to give you blind spot detection, lane departure warning, speed limit info, and surround view cameras. So you can actually see one of the cameras here on the front bumper. Now on the X5M, everything is functional. This grille, all is to help draw in air to improve the performance of the car. As we go around to the side, you can look under here underneath the wheel well. There's a little opening there for air to pass through that comes out here. So it's actually, it's improved aerodynamics, so the car is directing the airflow underneath the car. This is going to be flat so that you're not having a whole bunch of air passing between the components underneath the car. So it's going to help keep the car a little bit more stable. And then the aerodynamics actually transfers onto the roof. So there's grooves in the roof so that you get a little bit more downforce. The X5M is a very impressive SUV. It produces 567 horsepower and 553 pound-foot of torque out of a twin turbocharged V8, a 4.4 liter V8 to be specific. This car is so impressive that it actually beat the previous M3's lap times around the Nürburgring. I mean, you're looking at a car that probably is about almost 2,000 pounds lighter being beaten by an SUV. So you have, as a standard, your power tailgate on the X5. You can bring the bottom part down so you have a tailgate, and this will support up to 500 pounds. This vehicle does have a spare underneath, which typically you don't get in the X5. The seats fold down in a 40-20-40 split. You have your privacy shade back here. So you have the top, the hatch closed. No one can see what's in the back. The privacy shade, if you wanted to remove, it's very easy to remove. There's a button right there to take it out. Now the tailgate, for convenience of everyone's home, you actually can adjust the height of it. So you can do that from the iDrive. You do have full LED tail lights and adaptive brake lighting. So what that means is that when you tap on the brakes, it's going to light up just enough for someone to know that you're braking. But if you stop abruptly, where you slam on the brakes, it's actually going to light up more of the tail light, so someone can tell the difference. And you do have standard tints on the X5 in the rear. Okay, this has the shades on the rear windows. It's a beautiful interior. And like I said, you have a 40-20-40 split, so you can actually have 60-40 split come down, and then you can bring the center down if you want, or have the opposite side come down. You do have 4-zone climate control. This car is equipped with a rear entertainment package. These TV screens are BMW did a really good job with these. You get a remote to operate them, and it operates just like the iDrive system. So the passengers in the rear, they can take the controller and they can actually change the radio stations for the rear if you had headphones connected, CD, DVD, even bring up the navigation option, which is pretty cool. So we'll go up front. And before that, I want to point out that you can barely see it, but you have these grooves on the door. This car has the Comfort Access keyless entry, so you can put your hand inside the door handle to unlock it and tap the top of the handle to lock it. In addition to that, when you have the key fob outside of the car, which I'll demonstrate right now, press and hold the unlock button. It'll bring down all the windows in the car. So if you're getting in the car, you're gonna go somewhere, it's a hot day, you can always vent out the car by rolling down the windows before even getting into it. And if you hold it long enough, it'll open up your sunroof as well. You tap the lock mechanism on the door, and then it'll bring all the windows back up as well as close the sunroof. Going inside, you have the M steering wheel. You have the 20-way power seat, so you have an extension up front here. You have adjustable bolsters on the side. The seat will move forward, back, up and down, and tilt, and then you can tilt the top part of the seat as well as the whole back of the seat. Yeah, the iDrive with the navigation. With the navigation, you get a few things, such as BMW online services, the remote services. The remote services is a great thing to have because it allows you to have an application on your phone where if you forget to lock the car, you can lock it from the application, as well as sending the directions to your car. Transmission's a little different on the X5M. Kind of operates like a manual. If you wanted to put it in reverse, you go to the left and up, and then you go over to the right to put it in drive or to put it into the manual mode. You have a touchpad for the navigation. You have quite a few different driving modes. I won't go through it thoroughly now, but the top button there is for your throttle response, the middle button is for your suspension, and the bottom button is for your steering. And then this button here is to adjust the shifting of the car. So it's going to change how quickly it shifts and how harsh it shifts by adjusting that. And you can pre-program those settings here on the steering wheel. You have an M1 and M2 button, and you can control that in the iDrive. So you can set M1 to, let's say, be the sport mode all the way around, or M2 be sport plus mode all the way around. And the X5M and the X6M are the only M cars to have and to utilize the xDrive system. I'm just gonna back up and pan out just one more time so you can get a good look at the car. Okay, hopefully the video was informative and you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll speak soon, Mr. Newman. Thank you.